Hello students, now I am going to start question number 3 of exercise 5.2. Now question number 3 says, which direction will you face if you start facing east and make half of a revolution clockwise? Now here we are talking about direction. So we have 4 direction. We have north, the bottom we have south, right we have east, and on the left we have west. Okay, now here half of a revolution clockwise. Clockwise means like hands of a clock rotate like this, north to east, east to south, south to west, and west to north. And anti-clockwise means opposite direction, north to west, west to south, south to east, and east to north. Okay, now here we have 4 direction, and in case of a clock we have 12 stops, and here we have 4 stops. So in case of a clock, each gap is 30 degree as there was 12 gaps. Now here, since total we have 4 gaps and complete revolution is 360 degree, so 360 degree divided by 4, so we have got 90 degree. That means north to east make 90 degree, east to south make 90 degree, south to west make 90 degree, and west to north make 90 degree. That means each gap is 90 degree. Now here we have to find that which direction will you face if you start facing east. Let us draw the direction once again. North, opposite of north is south, right is east, and opposite of east is west. Okay, so you are facing east. Okay, and make half of a revolution. Now complete revolution is 360 degree, so half of a revolution means half of 360 degree. So 2 18s are 36 and 1 0, so it is 180 degree, right? Now 180 degree is a straight angle, so that means if you are facing east and if it makes straight angle, then we'll be facing west, because straight angle is 180 degree, right? So we'll write, therefore we will be facing west. Okay, so this was the first part. Now coming to the next part. Now in the next part we are facing east and make 1.5 of a revolution clockwise. Now here this is given in mixed fraction, and if you convert this, then it will become an improper fraction and it would be difficult for you to understand. Okay, so the easier way of finding this is 1.5. 1 means complete revolution. Okay, and half means 180 degree. Half of a revolution means 180 degree. In the previous cases we have seen that half of 360 degree is 180 degree. Okay, so that means we need to find complete revolution and then half revolution. Okay, so let us start drawing the direction. Here is north, south, east, west. Okay, now you are facing east and one complete revolution. One complete revolution means here you are facing east, so if you are completing one complete revolution, then east to south, south to west, west to north, north to east. This means complete revolution. That means if you are facing east, again after completing one revolution you are facing east only, and then it is said that half revolution more, so 180 degrees. So from east 180 degree is a straight line, means if you are facing east then you will be facing west, right? So 1.5 revolution means one complete revolution and then half revolution more. That means from if you are facing east, then you will be facing west. Okay, so we write the answer. We will be facing Okay, now coming to next part. Now in the C part we are facing east and make 3/4 of a revolution anti-clockwise. Okay, so here it is given that anti-clockwise, but at first we need to find the angle. So 3/4 of a revolution means 3/4 of 360 degree, because complete revolution is 360 degree. So 4 9s are 36 and 1 0, so 90 degree. 4 90s are 360, so 90 multiplied by 3 is 270 degree. Okay, so 3/4 of a revolution means 270 degree. Now 270 degree can be written as 180 plus 90 make 270. That means one straight angle and then 90 degree. Okay, so let us draw the direction. So here the top we have north, the bottom we have south, the right we have east, and the left we have west. Okay, now we are facing east. Sorry, we are facing west, and it is given that it is rotating anti-clockwise. Now clockwise direction means like this, like a hands of a clock rotate. Now we are facing west, so which direction will we face if it rotates anti-clockwise? Now anti-clockwise means going reverse. Okay, like hands of a clock rotate in this way, but going reverse means it will go in this direction. Okay, so that means it is rotating like this way. So from west it is going anti-clockwise and it makes 180 degree. That means it is a straight line. So we will face at east. Now it is said that 90 degree more. So up to this. So that means if we are facing west, then after making 3/4 of a revolution, we will come to north. Okay. So that means after 180 and then 90 degree, which makes 270 degree, we will come to north. Okay, so we'll write we will be facing north. Okay, after 270 degree. Now coming to the last part. Now in the last part we are facing south and make full revolution. Now it is not given whether it is anti-clockwise or clockwise revolution. Okay, now see, full revolution means one complete revolution like this. Now whether it is clockwise revolution or anti-clockwise revolution, it is same. Suppose this is the starting point and this is only the finishing point. Wherever you have started your journey and there only if you finish, that means if you are completing full revolution. Okay, so let us draw the direction. Here is north, south, east and west. So we are facing south. So after completing full revolution, whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise, we will come to the same position. That means at the south. At south only we will be facing, right? So if we are facing south and if we make full revolution, then we will come to south. So we'll write we will be facing south if it makes full revolution or complete revolution. Okay. So this was all about question number 3. Thank you, students.